Died on the cliff there. Let's find that run was too slow anyway. Reveal the sweat. Oh, this wall is not safe. That's fine, it's the pacifist food. Pretty good bartender. It's a very serious run. A super serious speed run. Yeah, welcome in. Yeah, thanks for checking out the Ninja Gaiden attempts. It's a little bit serious, but it's not that serious. More like Swagstar serious. Jump and throw. I didn't love that extra hammer on the screen, but it's fine. Not that risky. Oh, I got the pizza. I got the wing. Okay. Delivery's a little late. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Neon? Are you very serious about Ninja Gaiden? Jump. And yeah, there we go. Messing up on this cliff. Usually not a problem spot, but today, a little trouble. I usually stream over on Twitch, but they pissed me off. I think they're oh, look. Ah, that's one of your favorite games, yeah. It's a good series. This is my favorite of the 2D Ninja Gaidens. I've never played any of the 3D Gaidens, but I've heard good things for... I think those are like a slasher melee style, you know, similar to like a Devil May Cry. Maybe without the camera angle. Oh, got the bat. Nice. Okay. Nice little hammer there. Jump and drop. Alright, well, we got the medium star. Medium star is a good star. Slash the bird yourself. That's a pickle. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, fine. A little faster, actually. Boop. Nice. Okay, started playing it in September. It does have a nice, straightforward simplicity. You know, and when you compare the speedrun, see, like, that's bad RNG. Get knocked back probably 3 times here. No, I took a bad boost. That's fine. Just keep going. I'll try to finish the game. When you compare, like, the casual play to the speedrun, it's almost better to, like, in the casual play to, like, not turn around, you know, like, not stop and, you know, kind of use some speedrun ideas. Because, like, the more you turn around, the more stuff respawns with the game. It's a real pain. Oh. Yeah, health is compromised here. Oh, okay, your friend wanted you to play it. A little challenge. Yeah, well, if you have any questions about the game itself, please feel free to ask. I don't mind explaining the game. Well, what we know about it anyway. I'm probably gonna have to grab the health. Boost. A little too high there. Ugh, backwards. Fine. Good thing I got the health. Yeah, it's a good challenge. I could see, like, why a friend would challenge somebody. See if they can deal with the frustration of some of the end game. Some people say, like, it's tough to get past the 3rd boss. Some people say, like, the 4th boss gave them trouble. And a lot of times people just report, like, the end of the game was just way too hard. And boost. You know what? I'll just play it safe today. Run has been a little funky. Watch out. The 39's not that bad. Spin. Alright, technically could still PB. Oh, I see. Smashes expectations. Well, I'd be interested in how it went. I always like seeing people take on the challenge of either a first-time play or, you know, casual playthrough. You know, like a childhood revenge experience. You know, this is kind of a cool thing to see. Or if people are learning the speed run or the speed strat, that type of stuff. So really, wherever anybody is in the process, I find usually be pretty interesting. Because it's a process. Well, I think. Alright, that was good. Yeah, slicey be nice. Get up the ladder, baby. Boost. Alright, we're going to use something called the regular boost here. There it is. Oh, okay, not Deathless. Yeah, Deathless challenge is pretty tough in this game. Ooh, oh boy. Alright, that was not great. Hammer pattern. Oh boy, wrong way. That's it. We're not PB, but we can still finish the run with a good time. This is a good screen, like, an example of what I was talking about. Like, if you turn around in this screen at all, it's just like certain doom. Cancel. You know, and I'll stick to a simple strat here. Like, you can get this time stopper, grab this 10, and you just jump down here and spin once, spin, and then boost. You only need 2 HP for this, and then you jump. And you get through. Yeah, there was like a 4 cycle. Not my best. Alright, it's 12:08. It's not bad. It's a deathless run. Really not that far from my personal best. It's just not really a... It's not a run that had a good chance. Like, it had a decent chance, but not with the way 6 went. Oh, you went without items. Okay, so you went sword only. Nice. That's a really, really tough, but really rewarding and fun challenge. Ooh, nice. 150% speed. My friend Edo has done that. Yeah, it's a cool challenge. Especially with the emulator. You know, you can clock it up a little bit. Yeah. The game is too slow. I say this all the time. The game's too hard. The game's way too hard. Or sometimes, you know, you do something well. The game's way too easy. Yeah, going backwards spawns the enemies. But going forward, sometimes they just don't bother you. Yeah, so there's interesting challenges to sort of trying the levels backwards. I can show you one quickly. Two. What was wrong? What? There. Jump and throw. And that's the halfway star. The halfway star is a good star. It's halfway there. All of this is doable backwards. You just would have some places you might need a boost. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but there's like these really weird walls in here. Kind of interesting spot. There's clips, there's walls, there's all kinds of stuff. We could spend 10 minutes running around here, but that's for a different day. And I like the sword only run. That's a really fun run. Jump, slice, boost. It's a triple slice. Actually, I think I'm past the spot I wanted to go. Right? Am I? Yeah, there we go. Aw. What am I thinking? Maybe it's in the first grade. It is. It's in the first grade. Excuse me. Okay. It's this wall right here. See, like, there's no climbing it. You can't climb this wall, right? Impossible. However, you can take a boost. Just gotta make sure you get the right way. Slice this guy. Nope. 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 Gotta boost to the right. Not easy to get. See, they can climb the wall, but you can't. Nope. See, if you go right up against the wall, it won't work. You gotta go a little bit away from it. Nope. That was actually the right spot, though. Nope. Good spot. But it's too far right. Nope. Way too far left. Nope. It's too far right. Nope. And then we died. See, so like, you'd have to boost up there. You actually can. And let me show one more thing quickly. Get. There's also the same situation on this wall. But this wouldn't matter. This wouldn't make much difference because, like, you can't go back in this door anyway. But you can't climb this wall either, right? No climbing it. No collide box there for Ryu. So, what's kind of interesting is you can spawn a runner up here. Where's my runner up here? Give me my runner. My runner, there he is. Okay. You keep the runner on the screen. Watch that. There he goes. What the heck was that? They're like they can climb the wall, but you can't. It's not fair. Which means there's clips in that wall. Like they put some clips in there for their own people to climb up. See? Look at this. Give me the runner. Give me the runner. There it is. Oh, here we go. Now the RNG's gotta let us through, and it did. Boost. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. And you see how he sticks his little foot in there. He had a little foot right in there, and he climbed right off that wall. Yeah, right. They just climb the wall. What? That's not fair. Not fair at all. Yeah, the sword only run is really fun. Ding. Oh man, I died. No power-ups. We don't need them. We can carry them with us if we want. Ding. Ding. Boost. Sword only, a swing a little earlier. Cannot rely on the spin slash. Boost, and it's a triple slice. Be nice. Right, and then it'd be something like that. Then you can't even climb this wall above the door. Yeah, he's definitely doing those Mario 1 pixely jump tricks. Yeah, it's definitely a thing. Oh yeah, no problem. Anytime people have questions, I always encourage them to, ask away. You can definitely ask in chat. Yeah, I got a few more minutes. I don't have anything too pressing this morning other than driving to work. Yeah, I don't have time for another run, though. Unfortunately. Slash cancel. Jackio. That Jackio wasn't really very good. I feel like that would have been better. That's a 3-second. Yeah, Neon, thanks for hanging out. I always appreciate people checking out the attempts and, being able to relive a little bit of their favorite game. Like I said, I usually stream on Twitch, but their servers have been, a little weird lately, but that's not the point. Like, it's not worth talking about. So really just to record, the runs, like I've dropped no frames, but I want to make sure like I have a clean, video if I have to submit, a personal best. Plus, I don't like I can locally record, but it's just like if I want to locally record, then I wouldn't have to stream at all, like I don't have to go live, and I just record, but to me that wouldn't be the same. Peace. You survive? Alright. This way we can at least let the end play out again. The glitch where falling from a certain height makes you loop back from the top, yes. Couldn't make it consistent. Well, there's actually something. If you're still there, I can show it. There's a skywalk glitch that kind of shows that same concept. It's in 4.3. Be a cool thing to show at the end. Oops. Always so knockback. So with the knockback. It's in the screen. Okay, and I gotta remember not to kill the cannon. Jump over the cannon. There we go. No. Go down here, it's dangerous. No. Okay, see now how the cannon's shooting, but you can't see the flame? So, like, it's actually shooting a fireball, but the fireball is screen wrapping to the right side of the screen. So you can't see it. So Ryu climbs up here. He'll get hit by the fireball, and then he'll get stuck in the hood. Watch this. Boom, see? Now he's stuck. Stuck in the HUD. So now, you do this. You walk across the screen. You gotta watch out for that bat behind you. Okay. So now, this guy's going to kick us up a little bit. Boom. All right. Now, as long as we get in the right spot, we are going to screen wrap, and we're actually going to cross the death flag like you're talking about, because if you fall from this height, and cross the death flag on the floor, his velocity's too fast and the death flag will not register, right? So now if we get about here, I think it is. I might be a little bit too far right. Now if I push jump, he'll climb up in the screen. He'll actually screen wrap and he'll, well, you'll see. And we go back to the beginning of this screen. So what we've done is, because I know you're interested in, you know, like you said, doing things backwards. That's actually a death warp backwards, right? That would actually save time in a backwards speed run, in theory. See? Because we were right in this screen. So what we did is wrap the screen, but also cross the death flag, and then we died right here. So this is a little interesting, you know, trick. A little fun little Easter egg. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff like that in this game. Nothing that's really all that helpful for like beating the game faster, but for, you know, interesting, you know, clips and glitches and what make for some pretty interesting videos. You know, there's definitely plenty of that stuff. And I was actually thinking about doing a video in the near future about all of the most interesting, like either glitches in Ninja Gaiden or glitches on the NES console. Like I haven't funneled down the idea like all the way yet, you know, to exactly what kind of long form video I'd like to try to do, but like I just don't have that much time to make videos as much anymore. Right, yeah, like a fun party trick, exactly. So it's a thing you can kind of show off if people have never seen it, which is nice. Yeah, I've got like a whole bunch. I actually did some just to make sure I wasn't leaving out any like interesting things from runs that I wasn't as familiar with. I actually polled and did a little asking of my friends in the speedrunning community for the Nintendo system to see like what other glitches and instant kills, you know, I was leaving off and forgetting. And then my friend sent me this whole list, like this huge list, and I was like, oh man, well, I got a lot of work to do if I'm gonna make that video. So, plus I have to figure out how long it should be. Oh, all right, well, that is unfortunately all the time I have for today. And just because we didn't PB today, you know, that's okay. That's fine. It means we'll be just a couple of days older when we do finally PB. This is usually the time I stream, about, you know, about this time in the morning. It's morning for me, so before I have a chance to go to work. Yeah, thanks, Neon. I appreciate being here, checking it out. Thanks, everybody. Thank you for chatting and lurking with us. Yeah, I'll likely be back on again tomorrow morning, or if not like a weekday morning, then often one of the days of the weekend. Then I usually do end up doing some Ninja Gaiden runs. Mostly it's Ninja Gaiden runs. Once in a while I'll do other NES games, but mostly it's Ninja Gaiden, so, which you'll be able to look forward to, you know, if you're down to come back and check it out. All right, well, thanks. I hope everybody has a good day. We'll see y'all next time, but for now, so long.